And good Friday evening. Made it through another work week, and we are seeing some sun join us. A little bit of sun on our Luther Family Ford Skycam. You can see it kind of reflecting off some of those cars there in the Luther Family Ford parking lot. But also notice in that kind of glare from the sun, a few snowflakes wafting across the camera. So we're seeing a few of those flakes and flurries out there, especially under these low clouds that we've seen across the area for most of the afternoon, and we can't expect that to continue. But again, minimal impact expected from any of those flakes or flurries we see wafting around for our Friday evening. And of course, we'll look at that radar and see where those clouds are right now. You can see most of the area seeing those low clouds, maybe seeing a bit more sunshine in the Beltrami County, up toward Roseau County as well, maybe seeing some of those, some peaks of some clear sky. But the blue we're watching right here up and down I-29 and in the Ada area just outside Grand Forks, even through Fargo, that light blue just indicates some moisture under those clouds, so could see a few flakes and flurries. But notice how it's not very heavy, not very organized, so again, no impact expected from any flakes or flurries we see this evening. 22 degrees the air temperature right now, but the wind chill is 8 degrees here in Fargo. That north-northwest wind, 17 miles per hour, is to thank for those cooler wind chills. And yes, the wind chills will continue to be a factor for us as we continue through this evening, as most of us in the teens and 20s for those current air temperatures. But again, wind chills in the single digits for most of us, with those winds a bit on the busy side. We can see sustained winds between 10 and 15 miles per hour, but gusts in areas like Fergus Falls, 22 mile per hour gust, a 25 mile per hour gust for our friends in Roseau. But the wind up there is actually out of the west. So we're seeing most of us with those northerly winds, which will continue to funnel that cooler air in. As you can see on the hour by hour, winds do let up a little bit by 10 o'clock, but then the cold air is already here. So we're seeing lower teens to middle teens by 10 o'clock. Perhaps some breaks in those clouds, but I do expect mostly cloudy skies for the overnight. By your Saturday morning around 7:30, expect single digits up north, middle teens to the south, still a bit of that northerly wind, keeping things a bit on the wind chilly side, especially up through Valley City and the Ellendale, Jamestown areas. By lunchtime tomorrow, don't expect to warm up too far from where you start the day, still around the teens and 20s. By lunchtime, we do look to warm into the 20s, so about the same high temperature we saw today for us here in Fargo, with those lower to middle 20s for those highs. But some areas, especially under those clouds up toward the north, could struggle out of the teens tomorrow afternoon. But notice things look quiet for us. Our Minnesota neighborhoods could even see some clear sky by the time the sun sets tomorrow evening. Looking ahead to Sunday into Monday, we're watching this snow system very closely for you, and we're looking to look at the European model. Both of the American and European do look pretty close on this. You can see it looks like this is Sunday afternoon. That light blue is some light snowfall with pockets of moderate snowfall. Looks to affect mainly areas north of I-94 from Sunday night into Monday morning. Notice Monday morning, this is your Monday morning commute. Could be some slippery spots, especially north of the FM area up toward Lake of the Woods County, Beltrami County, as that system pushes on. Expecting 0 to 2 inches of snowfall south of I-94. North of I-94, though, could see 2 to 4 inches of snow, so not enough to really shut anything down, but it could be enough to make for some slippery side roads and some slippery main roads. Of course, we'll watch this very carefully for you through the weekend and bring you the latest as we continue to pin down exactly how that will impact you Sunday night into Monday. Here in Fargo, again, starting off around 10 degrees, but only warming up into those low 20s with a northeast wind around 10 miles per hour, still making things wind chilly for us for tomorrow. There is your two-day planner. Will be a bit warmer for Sunday. So Saturday, those 20s, Sunday around 30. But again, we're watching this snow system that looks to affect areas mainly north of I-94 and could also affect your Monday morning commute there. For Tuesday, high pressure returns. We're quiet. Temperatures there in the 30s, and we look to be actually fairly mild, Andrea, moving into next week. But we are watching a system also Thursday and Friday of next week that could bring some rain or snow, but of course we'll watch that one very carefully as well.
Yeah, a few more unsettled things to get through.
Some unsettled things to get through, but temperatures are on the way up.
There you go. That's nice.